Prime Minister.
So,
Prime Minister,
this is the length of this meeting is really not indicative of the historic dimension. I think, you know, we are connecting the dots now in NATO by getting the resources necessary to deliver on the capabilities. That's the important part. And from the Norwegian side, we will talk about the Arctic, the High North. NATO needs to be present there. That's where we are eyes and ears of NATO next to neighbor Russia. And we need to be talking about our common effort to support Ukraine. That is not really agenda point here, but we need to do it when we are together around the table.
Prime Minister, huge commitment from the northern NATO members, huge commitment from Norway, Finland, Sweden, the Baltics, the Poles as well. Do you feel as the southern neighbours, and we go further geographically south, that neighbours and NATO members just don't have the same interest in spending 3.5% and getting to 5%, including infrastructure?
Well, I mean, this declaration is historic. We are 32 allies supporting that ambition, which is huge. I mean, remember, we have been struggling to get above 2%, and now we said 3.5%, which is necessary in order to reach our capabilities. And I just take it that, you know, we're going to do that together.
A crucial decision when it comes.
We are all behind that declaration.
Norway deploys soldiers to Finnish Lapland, to FLF force. What you can tell about that?
Well, Finland is our closest neighbor and friend, now NATO ally, and we work very closely together on Finnish dimension, which is along land border. Norwegian dimension is along sea border. And that's what the Northern Nordic is all about. It's about understanding each other's situation and supporting security from the collective perspective.
Prime Minister,
Prime Minister. Get in the way of the 5% target that is actually implemented.
Please, once more.
What could actually get in the way of implementing the 5% target?
Well, I think, you know, the important part now is the percentage is set. But it's only important if we're able to have that translated into the capabilities. So we have to invest in the right equipment that goes together. If we all do the same thing just because we want to be similar, that is not delivering. So we have NATO plans, which we have agreed in Vilnius and in Washington. We have a new command structure we need to get working. So we really have to be investing in the right capabilities in the right sequence.
What about Spain, who say that they can do it less?
But why won't Donald Trump say publicly?
Well, I think we have 3.5 plus 1.5. The 1.5 is a kind of a new dimension, but I can tell you there's a lot we need to do in order to support our defense. I mean, from the Norwegian perspective, we have infrastructure, we have ports, we have defense against cyber, a lot of enabling capacities in society that we have to support.
Prime Minister, it seems everybody here is flattering Donald Trump and helping him. Is this the best strategy to deal with Donald Trump?
I think we have to deal man to man, woman to woman, woman to man. We have to be allies.
But everything revolves around his ego.
You know, we deal with our allies as close friends and partners, and that goes for all.
Prime Minister,
Thank you.